coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the LA Chargers.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up second.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's tough to play. What we'll do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into.
Before being stopped just before the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2.
What is up?
To the air, Williams. And his throw here's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. This pass left side to Downs. And he's going to have a Colts first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut they'll take care of the end of this drive.
Trying to find a lane, but instead they'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
At the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, and he certainly weren't giving up much more than that. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Set.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Herbert now. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert back to the air. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Set. Delta.
They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Go.
Again, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. Fighting through. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
no
16
score
yards.
after one on EA Sports.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard
Charger
line.
football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
.380. Run. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 59, 59. Delta, stop. Home trips right.
Out of the gun, Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a second and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Lion. Hey, Ray. Set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Set. Go. Hey, go. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. He's got his man. It's good. Touchdown, Chargers. Garrett Wilson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And the Chargers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Colts nothing. Will Reichard to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. To throw, Williams. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
After being a man out of the backfield a week ago, they get the ball rolling often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4 yards. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
What is up?
Again, it's Achane. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
He was
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down
a strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
8-yard pickup.
How about that
First
there?
down,
No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now a toss right side, Achane with it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st.
3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out looking real sharp in the second half.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. The in-count on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Williams. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. That complete to Downs. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the Chargers' 26-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
What is up?
You ready to stick? You ready to stick?
Yeah. Vegas.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Filthy.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. He's going to be brought down short of the first, and they are out of timeouts.
Brought down back at the 4-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
On the play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Hits him in stride. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Right back to Tracy. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. But the 3 points certainly helps, but when you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? Let's see if they can do it on this drive. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
380, 59, 59. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
A gain of 10
And that's a
yards.
more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A gain of a yard.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the slant, he finds Washington. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Set. Ready?
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, David Njoku. 49 yards. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Score, Chargers 14, Colts 6. Will Reichard to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, 65 yards. And the Colts have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch twist.
Here's Herbert. This short pass into the hands of the Njoku. And he'll look it across midfield inside the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Herbert now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Herbert off of play action. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on a catch and run. 32 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Andre Yoshibas from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this a 9-point game.
To kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Williams. This one into the hands of Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
Makes the score.
And now
Chargers
things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
19.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
15 yards.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Herbert's pass.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
2 yards on the
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first
down.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they come out and reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
380. Run. Hey, easy. Set. 380. Run. Right.
Out of the gun, Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Set. 5-9.
Hey, we're going to do something.
Run. Go.
They run here with Dowdy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
380. Good out. 59. 21. Hey, Ray.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So they held them out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And this This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I won't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Barrios on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Go. Catholic. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Herbert going to change the play here.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Herbert. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Herbert to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small.